Our next guest has starred on stage and screen for decades. Theater fans know Jesse L. Martin from his emotional portrayal of Tom Collins in the iconic Broadway musical Rent.
And of course, we all knew him as Detective Edward Green on NBC's Law and Order. Now, Jesse is back in primetime. He's playing Alec Mercer in the new NBC series, The Irrational.
Jesse's character is a professor of behavioral science who lends his expertise to the FBI, consulting on some of the agency's most difficult cases. Here's a peek at tonight's new episode.
Fire spreads out and up. But look at the upper story. It's nearly untouched versus the basement, which looks like
my old charcoal grill. That's why the fire shot up through the floor at them. It must have started down below.
Poor Izzy.
Paraffin could also be camp fuel. I think it was poured out and lit in the basement.
That'd be arson then.
And since Chris died, that would also make it a homicide.
Oh.
Jesse, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
So I didn't realize this show is actually based on a book called Predictably Irrational. It's all about the rational choice theory.
Yes.
What is that?
Well, I play the guy on TV. I've read it, and I think I have a strong understanding of, like, it's all about how we all just make irrational choices, even though we know better. You know, we know that a hamburger probably is not as good for you as, you know, vegetables.
Yes.
But what do we
Yet
do?
you do
We
want
eat
the burger.
hamburgers.
True.
Yeah, and Dan Ariely, of course, has these, you know, great titles for these things, which I'm learning now. I'm also learning that, like, I start looking at people differently. Not judgy, but I start watching behavior. And then you realize that everybody does it. Like, everybody watches behavior, but you don't have anything to call it, you know? So it's been a great ride so far.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic character, and I was just telling you during the break, it's become one of my favorite shows. Glad it's returning tonight. I saw the first part of the season. Not to give away too much, folks haven't watched it, but this guy's been through a lot. Your character, he's got this burn on his face.
Well, it's all over my body, but you normally just see it on my face. Yeah.
And it's like 3 pieces of prosthetics?
It's at least 3. I have to think about now, 1, 2, 3. No, there's usually about 4 or 5.
How long does that take?
Almost 2 hours.
2 hours every day?
Morning. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Does that actually also help you get into the character's mindset?
I think there's something, yes. I think there's something about sitting still for 2 hours that will help you get into anything, to be honest. And I'm certainly not used to being in a chair that long, that early in the morning. But there's something that has become sort of like very, helps me settle in, like just to get this face changed. And, of course, after they put it on, I don't even feel it. I don't know it's there anymore. I forget.
So he's a professor, but he also works as a consultant with the feds, and then he teaches classes, solving cases.
Yes.
He's a busy man.
He is a very, very busy man, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, you've seen me play detectives before, and this is completely different because a lot of times playing, you know, your sort of stern detective, it's kind of just a facts man. In this case, I've become very much involved with people, very much I almost get emotional about certain things. Like the episode you'll see tonight, there's a young woman who suffered burns as well. And me and her have sort of this really great connection because of shared trauma, if you will.
We can't let you go without talking about Rent.
Okay.
I mean, seeing you on Broadway, then you were in the movie, which came out 20 years ago, and now there's new theater fans who it's a story that still resonates. Why do you think that is?
Well, first of all, that music is beautiful. Thank you, Jonathan Larson. The music is beautiful, and it translates to so many languages. I mean, like you said, it's all over the world now. And it's a story about young people finding their ways through creation. Who doesn't want to do that?
You ever just sing those songs? I told you
all the time.
You do
all the time. They just hang on me in the best way. And also, people see me and they'll start singing.
I told you
that's got to be a little.
It took everything in my power not to sing because I can't sing. But I told them there's a scene where they're on the subway and they like. Okay, I won't say
You
that.
started.
I did. I had to push it down. But that just goes to show how talented you are.
Oh, you're sweet like that. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jesse, thanks so much for being here.
I'm so glad I could be here. You guys are always very, very nice. And it's comfortable here. Thank you for
I'm glad you think so.
It is.
Come back anytime.
Yes.
Next time we'll have a couch for you.
I know.
Something.
Make it
We
more
can sing a
comfortable.
little duet.
Please don't. Please don't.
Oh, it's coming. Don't even put that. Which scene should we do?
There we go.
The Irrational returns for its January premiere tonight, Monday, 10/9 Central, right here on NBC.
It really is a solid show, folks. Check it out.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.